Hi, I'm Rebecca, and welcome to my podcast, Smashing Through with Rebecca.x. I am so excited you're here on this episode. Topics include life, business, mindset, full of kick-ass content and high energy. Enjoy the podcast, and remember, you too can smash through and keep going always. You're on a sacred journey. What that means is that your journey and path that your soul has started and is venturing on is yours. There's a purpose, there's a calling, there's a recognition, there's certain things that your soul needs to be fulfilled with whilst you're here. And every single person has their own soul code written inside of them. So say for example, one person might be into music, one person might be into sports, one person might be into cooking great food, anything like that. We all have our innate abilities and we all have things that bring us joy. And it is all about bringing the light into everything. But you're on a sacred journey, and your journey is written for you, solely for you. And so what I have been witnessing over the 40 plus years that I've been alive is that a lot of people want to live their life through their children and what their children are doing and all this, that and the other. And really, honestly, I'm going to say it as it is and call it out. You shouldn't do that. Your child is there to live their life as they see fit. They don't want to be a lawyer because you said they have to be one, or that you didn't do the bar exam and you didn't pass. So, you're living your life through them. The answer is no. Every single one of us, you included, as you listen to me right now, you're on a sacred journey and it's yours for the taking. So when you are wanting to pursue something, an activity, a hobby, whatever it is that lights you up, just go for it. You don't have to have anyone's permission or acceptance or anything of anything. Your sacred journey is yours. So it's there for you to open your arms wide, give a great big massive hug to, grab it with both hands and go, yes, I'm going to go for this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. And you don't need to explain yourself to anyone either. You don't have to justify why you're doing it and what it means to you and everything else. Just go and do it. Do you know what I mean? And it really ties in, this episode really ties in with my previous episode, number 375, which is do it anyway, because people are going to judge you. People are going to have opinions, all of this stuff anyway. But you are on a sacred journey and you need to do what lights you up. You need to make sure that you are fulfilling your needs, wants and desires. That doesn't mean to the detriment of anybody else. That doesn't mean that you walk over everybody else. You need to be mindful and respectful and everything else. But you need to fulfill what you're here for. And so making memories, going out there and doing the things that really empower you, inspire you, motivate you, make you feel absolutely incredible is wonderful. Now, I did mention on one of my other previous episodes that, your journey can change. Your path can change. Some people call it a midlife crisis, don't they? But sometimes in life, we hit a crossroads and it's like, actually, I don't want to do that anymore. And it's okay to change your mind. It's okay to change direction. It's okay to go, I don't want to be a lawyer anymore or an accountant. I want to be an author. That's okay. Go and do it. It's entirely up to you. Obviously, you've got to make sure that you've got the zero. What I call the zero is all of your income, like your basic, that's all your bills covered, to make sure that you're okay. So do it with, don't just quit your job and then start being an author. You know what I mean? It's like, do it on the sideline, become an author on the sideline and then transition over if needs be. I've had loads of clients over the years who've done stuff like that, like come out of corporate and stuff, but built their own business and their own stuff on the sideline, behind the scenes and things like that. But you have to do what's right for you. You've got to fulfill your dream, your path, your wishes, your desires, because they're on your heart for a reason. They're in your soul for a reason. And every single soul code is written differently. Now, to help you, I have my anchor program, which is called Expansion. That's available on my website at Rebecca.x, and you'll be able to get access to that. There's payment plans and everything as well. But it actually helps you to really step into what your soul code is, really give you the transformation, the mindset, everything, the healing, everything you need in order to really be bold, leap, step forward and do the thing that your soul is asking you to do, okay? And so you may be, say for example, going along through your life at the moment, but then you always keep being repeatedly reminded of certain things. Like you might like to travel, you might like to paint, you might like to do something else, and your soul always keeps coming back to what you should be doing, whether it's a hobby, whether it's a business, whether it's a career. It's entirely written in your soul code, but it's something for you to actually look at. And I definitely say you need to follow your North Star, what we call in astrology your North Node. A lot of people in their timeline, they follow the South Node and they fulfill all of that and everything else, but that's your innate stuff that you did in a previous life or that already, and that's everything. But you need to follow your North Star. You really need to follow your North Node, what your North Node's telling you in the house it's in the sign it's in and everything else. And it really is a sacred journey, and it's a personal one for you. I would always say, don't be afraid of sitting in the front row of your life. We haven't got long, we're only here once, and your soul has this contract that has been written before you were here. It's like, yeah, you need to learn this, you need to fulfill this, you need to learn the lessons of this, you need to do all of this in order to pour so much into your cup. It's unbelievable, so that you shine brightly, so that you step forward. And there's things that you need to learn and things that you need to tweak and edit and adjust and all of these things. But you know what, your sacred journey is not going to be up and up and up like a roller coaster. There are going to be ups and downs. There are going to be there is going to be tragedy, there's going to be trials and tribulations, there's going to be upset, there's going to be sadness, there's going to be anger, there's going to be a whole array of emotions and feelings and everything. But it's to give you the human experience that you're here to experience itself, but the sacred journey that you're on is yours to fulfill, yours to actually walk. No one can walk in your shoes but you. No one can experience life but you, and you will have a unique response and reaction and experience to your life completely. So I would definitely say enjoy your journey, enjoy your path, try and find as much joy, happiness, love and kindness in all of it. Find the good in everything and work on your mindset, work on everything in your head and work with you. Get to know you and the blueprint of you completely so that you know you, and you can work on you more than you do anything else, because that will set you free. And your mindset is everything. It's paramount. It's key. It's just like breathing. It's more important than anything else, because if you've not got your mindset, you haven't got anything. And mindset for you could be mental health. It could be mindfulness. It could be anything like that. So use the things that are available on my website as tools to help guide you. So the first place I'd send you to is expansion, my expansion program. The second thing I'd send you to are the guided journals. There's a number of them for adults and teenagers and children, and allow them to help guide you and navigate you along your sacred journey. So enjoy, and I'll see you on the next one.